Welcome to the OniiChan Power Hour, and you will notice for the second week in a row, this is not Casey. That's enough. This is Volk. Volk, go ahead and say hello to the people.
Hello.
All right. I believe that Casey has come down with a case of the dengue fever.
Oh, dang.
That's, yeah, my sentiments exactly. Oh, dang. Can be bad, but I hear he's on the mend.
Is it deadly?
So, well, no, I think he's gonna die, Volk. I think he's gonna be okay. You know this is all a joke, right? I mean, it's not really got the dengue fever. It's just, but.
Well, I mean,
all right. So Volk is a streamer.
Twitch streamer.
You twitch and you stream.
No, it's actually an output different from YouTube.
What?
Well, it's a different network than YouTube.
Okay, so Twitch is the network you're on.
Yes.
And what do you stream?
Variety of different things between gaming to crafts to
Crafts?
building.
You do crafts?
Yes.
What kind of crafts do you do?
Oh, my next one's a clock that has no power to it. It's just mechanical pulleys.
Potato clock.
No. Mechanical pulleys. No power.
Mechanical pulley clock. Okay.
Weighted clock.
A weighted clock. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Sunday is the 28th of January, and Sunday, as usual.
Sunday.
Well, I tell you what, let's do things a little bit differently here. I have heard from Dylan that on Sunday we are going to start the Pathfinder.
Ooh.
Pathfinder is a D&D thing. You know about it?
It's actually more in depth of exploring forward instead of actually playing the whole table.
Okay. What I've heard is it is a drop-in, one-off adventure. So that means anybody that wants to come, they can kind of drop in, drop out, that kind of deal. They come in, they play their quick adventure, and they're out. Okay, so Pathfinder on Sunday, D&D drop-in, 12 o'clock. It's a one-off adventure. It's a drop-in, drop-out, right?
It'd be random as heck, yeah.
Random as heck, that's right. And so this is good for like new folks, right, that want to get into D&D.
Yeah, if they want to see more of the excitement angle and see what can be explosive at moments.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, so it's just kind of a starter thing, right? Okay.
It can be.
All right, and then also on Sunday the 28th, we have Pokemon Casual. That is at 2 p.m. What's the sigh about?
I thought Pokemon was casual in the first place.
Well, no, this is a casual Pokemon where I think maybe you come in your jammies.
Oh, well, then you can come in as the Pikachu that you want to be.
That's right. That's right. The Pikachu you want to be. Not that standard
no.
Pikachu. You want to be a Pikachu?
I'm Magic the Gathering, guys.
I don't know that character. Is he from Pokemon?
Oh no, it's kind of a diss, but it's a polite diss.
A polite diss. All right. Okay, so again, not Casey. Let's move on to Monday the 29th. Monday the 29th is Ladies' Night. Ooh. I'm waiting for the music to stop. Okay, so Ladies' Night is D&D for ladies. I know that in talking to Joey, he said that once a month they do kind of a new person entry D&D. Dylan, am I getting that right? So it's usually like the start of the month, though, right?
Yeah, first Monday.
So maybe not this Monday, but the next Monday, the first Monday in February.
Right. So it's an intro run into being a part of the D&D community. Which
Right,
is pretty
as
awesome.
a lady.
As a lady.
Because it's what?
Ladies' Night. And that's all right.
And there it goes. All right, so Ladies' Night D&D, 6 o'clock. Again, no costumes, is what I've heard.
No costumes?
They don't wear costumes, and they've not yet fought a Hobbendogger.
So they've not fought the fierce creature that is the Hobbendogger.
No Hobbendogglers have
What
been
about a
fought.
bugbear?
I don't know what that is. All right, Tuesday the 30th. This is the 30th of February. Let's move on to that. Historical wargaming.
Ooh.
6 o'clock.
World War II, right?
I don't know. What I've heard is it's comparable to Warhammer.
Yes, because you're an outline click game.
Yeah, I know, like bolt action, stuff like that, right?
Length on reach out for everything.
I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means.
When you do measurements across the table,
Uh-huh.
so that you can actually, say this is a sniper, or this is a rifleman,
Okay.
and then a gunman, and then
Oh, so they're
everything
like going, okay, this guy's this far from this guy, and so
And then
this
also
shot
movement.
may or may not make it, and plus there's a wind variable and things like that.
and even movements in between. So you've got
Wow.
buildings in between. If it's World War II, it would be a lot more open field. If it's World War I, you're going to have to deal with getting into trenches, which is even more fun.
Wow. That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, so all I knew it was tiny tanks and tiny men. That's all I knew.
Oh yeah.
But you gave it a little more depth, so I appreciate that. That's good. Good job. That's
you.
one. On the scoreboard, that's one for Volk. All right, so also on Tuesday the 30th, we have Magic League Rivals. That's at 6 o'clock. Again, Volk is the Magic guy. Volk was supposed to start a Magic for Beginners class that we were going to do online. And how's that going?
It's a slow process to figure out where we want to start from.
It's slow indeed.
Oh, it's basically non-existent. I'm not going to lie, guys. The reason is because if I was going to teach, the way I would teach is give you the baseline rules, and then we play.
But anyway,
Leave it in the comment if you want to see it.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. Is right. Tuesday the 30th, Magic League Rivals, 6 o'clock. All right, let's move to Wednesday, the 31st of February. Wait a minute. January. Sorry, I was in. There's no 31st of February. We have, first off, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Now, this is a little different. It's going to start at 5:30. This is going to use character decks from the show.
Oh, so specific from the show set.
Yeah, so anybody that's been on the show, that's what they're going to use.
And
That's kind of a cool variable.
Is it just all the shows in set? So it's all the different ones?
Yes, all the different shows, all
So
the different
future to
sets.
past, guys, there's going to be a lot of the White Dragon character that I can't remember the name of right now.
Yeah.
Blue-Eyed Dragon.
Blue-Eyed Dragon. Yeah, a lot of that. So anyway, those guys will be here at 5:30 on Wednesday, and you know what? Jeremiah, he comes in here, he runs these things. He doesn't get the turnout that he really wants, but man, he keeps showing up and he keeps running it. So it's great. Do you know the guy, the other guy that he was playing tonight? What's his name?
The other guy who's playing? No, I do not know.
Okay, all right. We need to get him to do something. He is like the Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
So he is the Yu-Gi-Oh band.
Well, here's the thing. When I came in tonight, I walked past him, and he literally had like an office set up here where he was Yu-Gi-Oh-ing the crap out of stuff. He was building
designing
decks.
his deck.
Yeah, he was building decks. He had a thing going on his phone. Dude was working. He
He's
was
working
working the Yu-Gi-Oh
on-
world.
He's probably rebuilding the actual decks that you would need for events like this.
Okay. So you take what you got, and then you build a deck specifically for whatever game set you're playing.
Exactly. So his game set, he was probably looking at anime lists for decks that were actually played by the anime characters.
Man, that is specific.
I know, right?
That is pretty amazing. It's
And
pretty
it's gonna
amazing.
be generation
And
jumps.
here's the thing: you get dedicated folks like that want to play that game that way, and they give that much time to it, right?
Exactly.
And then you've got some stores here in town that don't want to let them play. Don't say it. Don't say it. It'll be up here. Don't worry about it. But I don't understand it because these guys are super loyal and they are super hardworking at their craft, which is Yu-Gi-Oh. Honestly, it is what they enjoy, and man, they work hard at it and they play hard at it. It's pretty awesome. And whether you like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
That's what makes me stuck because.
Yeah, but I'm
Magic
saying
guy.
if you're not the Yu-Gi-Oh guy, you're not a Magic guy. I mean, you're not a whatever. Doesn't matter. You know, you put the same work into it. You know, and that's what's impressive to me is all the work. It's pretty amazing. All right, so we've got the character deck from the show, Yu-Gi-Oh 5:30. At 6:30, we have Adventurers League. great group of folks. They're here every Wednesday. They're putting in the work, doing those campaigns. And I think Adventurers League. Tell me what the difference is with Adventurers League from other leagues.
Adventurers League is giving a chance to everybody to join in their sets.
This is a campaign, basically, is what it is. And so you can have other people that come in and go out, plus it continues the story as they go.
Exactly.
There you go. See, I got all that from that. All right, so Adventurers League, 6:30 every Wednesday. Last thing is OniiChan Games. We are here every Wednesday, 7 to 9. And here lately, there's a Linda sighting. Here lately, us being here 7 to 9 on Wednesday may mean we have karaoke on wheels here. We have Tom here. We have Linda here. We have Ashley here. We have all kinds of people here doing all kinds of stuff. Currently, to my right here, Ashley is making some sort of unicorn candle thing. Look at this thing. A wreath?
Because her Etsy that she has, an Etsy?
You got an Etsy? Yeah, so she sits here and makes crafts sometimes. I mean, we've got some new folks over here who are kind of sitting and watching games. We've got folks behind us. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We did a couple of food reviews. We did I think a coffee review tonight. We've got another beer review from Rugger.
Is Rugger here?
No, he's not here, but he did a beer review for us, and so we've got that going on. It's just, there's a lot of stuff to be involved with here on Wednesday nights.
And if you want to come get involved, OniiChan is completely open to gathering. Basically, OniiChan.
So yeah, if you want to come be a part of this, come on. We can always use folks that can review games, talk about fun stuff, be a part of this stuff we do. All right, so let's move to Thursday, February 1st.
Isn't that going to be a new release?
Well, hang on. A new release of what?
Oh, sorry, wrong day.
No, Friday. It's not a new release. This is Thursday, February 1st. It is a new month. However, it like pains me down in here to say it. There's nothing on the calendar for Thursday.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing. So, once again, for the 101st time in a row, Thursday, February 1st will be Juggalo Night. All juggalos, juggalettes, and juggalinos are welcome. Bring in Juggalo Tommy, may or may not be here. Yeah. We got nothing going on that night. We are designating it Juggalo Night.
I'll be streaming.
You come in. You'll be here streaming?
No, I won't be up here. I'd love to come up here and stream, guys.
He'll be here streaming the Juggalos. 100%. He'll be here. Yeah, be great. Bring all your Juggalo and your Juggalo-rific accoutrement in.
And we'll get you on Twitch just for the fun of it.
Yeah, sounds great. He'll be here. 100% guarantee. All right, so let's move on to Friday, February 2nd. Friday, February 2nd, of course, is Friday Night Magic. This is going to be Rivals of Ixalan Draft.
So this is going to be a draft pick, which is wonderful to do if you don't have as much experience doing league play.
I don't know what any of that meant, but it sounds fun. So, Rivals of Ixalan Draft, 6:30 p.m. Friday night, part of Friday Night Magic, Friday, February 2nd. Let's move on to Saturday, February 3rd. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Standard. Of course, the Saturday night has become Yu-Gi-Oh! Night. They just play a standard tournament. That's going to start at 6:30. I know the guys come up here, they work hard, like I was saying, and they have a lot of fun. Get out of here, Linda.
And that's a counted tournament, which means that if you guys want to play into the actual tournament leagues, this will actually carry on to that set.
There you go. So what he said. All right, so last thing. This is new. Dylan came up with this idea, and they have instituted it, which I think is cool. You'll see little signs around like this. And basically what this is you're going to sign up for King's Landing event notifications by text. So you're going to text, and I'll put all this down here, JY9VTT to 254-870-6369. And if you show that message to the server, you're going to get a free small chips and salsa, which that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
You know, just for texting something in, bringing it in. Now, I will tell you that this will expire the next day, so you got to come on in after you do that. Or if you're already here, go ahead and do it, and you'll get that free chips and salsa. This is award-winning salsa that they give out. Plus, the nice thing is, once you do that, you'll be signed up for alerts.
Notifications.
Yeah, so when they're having a tournament, when it's Juggalo Thursday, when it's Mad Cartridge Monday, whatever they're doing.
And guys, you know that because it's at this point, we're at the point of the year.
There you go. All right, you got anything else? Is that it?
You are all wonderful people.
There you go. I wouldn't have said that, but all right. Hey, you guys have a great week. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Be
Bye.
well.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name. You know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever.
Another beer review here from King's Landing in Waco, Texas. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I know I'm about to have a much better day giving a try of the Robert Earl Keen Honey Pilsner. So a few things here in the beginning of the review is that the color and transparency of the beer is really, really nice. It's very uniform. We've got a really good golden color, and it is pretty translucent, but you can tell that it's not clear. So that's a good sign to me that we're dealing with something that's made with some quality. First off, when it comes to the foam or the head of the beer, it's not super thick. It is not a super carbonated beer, so if you're somebody whose tummy rumbles when you get a lot of carbonation, this is definitely one that will work for you. Like always, we always start off with the nose, so we're going to give a little sniff if the Texas allergies will allow, and let you know what I can tell. Alright guys, from what I'm able to pick up, which may not be much here in the wintertime, is you get that general kind of beer smell, like the good beer smell, and but not much else. I get a little bit of some like earthier kind of wildflower would be the explanation to it. However, every person's going to be subjective on this. That's what's great about beer. So anyway, that's what I'm getting through the nose. Probably you'll pick up your own nuances when you give it a try. So next, let's give it the first taste. Here we go. All right, very good. So I will say this, I would say that it is on the light to medium range, not quite like a medium body, but not quite a light beer. there's a lot of good sweetness in this one. The honey is smoothing everything out when it comes to the ingredients that they use. Of course, we know beer uses barley, hops, water, and anything else you're trying to do, like malts. Okay, that. Now, according to the information I've been able to pull, the honey used in the Robert Earl King is from the Hill Country here in Texas. Thank you, beer. And that particular honey can change throughout the season. That's kind of the beauty of natural honey, is that every batch can have a slightly different flavor to it. So that's really, really cool in that the experience you have may not be the same every time. All right, let me give it another gulp and let's see if we find anything else new in it. Oh yeah. So this particular one, I'm getting a little bit of a, I want to say citra hops kind of feel and flavor to it. So a little bit of citrus tingle to it, but not necessarily the full-on flavor of citrus. So it's been really, really nice. Guys, again, this review is totally subjective due to my personal preferences. However, if I was to rate this on a 0 to 5 scale, I'm gonna have to give this a 3.5 rugby balls out of 5. So if you are interested in a lighter beer with a little bit of sweetness to it that makes it easy for non-beer drinkers to kind of get into craft beer, come to King's Landing, try the Robert Earl King Honey Pills, and give it a try, okay? It's always worth a try. So like always, we're going to end with a big old gulp. So here we go. Y'all have a great one. And this again is Beer 30 with Rugger.
Hi, I'm down here at Butter My Biscuit in Waco, Texas, and I'm about to try their taco soup. Looks delicious. We've got some corn and tomatoes, and it looks like there's some beans in there and beef. So let's give it a shot.
Yes.
It's delicious.
No. No.
Really meaty. Really meaty. Tastes really fresh.
Yes. If you make
Great for a cold night like this.
I'll wait to pull up my hood next round.
And of course we have the biscuits, which, as you all know by now, I love. This is the buttermilk biscuit.
Okay, Stanley, what are you doing? You gotta
Delicious.
come up and approach.
Yeah, he's following me. I'm gonna walk back this way.
We've been talking this way.
5, 6. Trying to stay.
Why you move so far away?
Making a mess.
You have tiny legs.
That is delicious. So you need to come on down here to King's Landing and get you some of this. Thanks for watching.
This is Jiminy Descent, aka Jiminy Cricket, shortened to just Cricket to avoid licensing disagreements with certain large film companies. And this is a good friend of mine named Justin, and we just completed a game of Castle Panic made by Fireside Games. It's for 2 to
Actually, anywhere from 1 to 6 players, takes roughly an hour to play, and actually won Game of the Year back in 2014.
What makes it unique is that it can be a single-player game because it's a tower defense style game. So this is one of the only board games I've ever heard of that you can actually play by yourself, in case you have no friends. And he said the game time takes about an hour unless you're me and him, in which we died in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it didn't end pretty. So, basic setup here. You've got your towers, you've got your castle walls. You'll have different monster tokens around the board, starting in the forest ring, moving from forest to archer to knight to swordsman into the tower. As they move forward, you draw cards. cards do different things, such as archers shoot for 1 point of damage, knights hit for 1 point of damage, swordsmen hit for 1 point of damage. They attack in their respective colors and respective rings.
At a point, you're defending the castle, obviously, and your knights, archers, and whatever rings you have, you're trying to kill the monsters.
Monster gets through the wall, guess what? You can rebuild. It does happen.
But otherwise, wall goes bye-bye.
To end the game, either 1, run out of monster tokens, or 2, the more likelihood, die. Lose all your towers. It happens a lot.
And the way that works is if anything gets in here, it doesn't just die and go away, especially if it's a stronger monster. It moves clockwise and starts taking out the rest of your stuff. And once they get in here, there's no getting them out. You're on a clock at that point.
There's a couple of odd ones in there to get, but they're few and far between.
Otherwise, would you classify this as a classic beer and pretzels game?
Yeah, the more beer, the better, but hey, it is a pretty good game.
It's very easy to learn, very quick to pick up, and you can go for a good while with this thing. So, if you're the Dungeons & Dragons type and your DM calls in sick, but you still got the rest of the group, hey, you have something to do, or if you're waiting on somebody, you can even work it into a game if you're really that kind of industrious. But otherwise, on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give the likability and replayability of this?
Solid 4.
Solid 4? I'd give it a solid 4 too. It's not the most entertaining thing on the planet, but there's definitely worse out there. And it may make you hate yourself in the long run, but it's still fun. Worth it, and definitely worth the purchase.
Yep.
Again, this is Cricket and Justin up at King's Landing. Come up and play sometime. Have a good night, folks.
Come on down to King's Landing